up? Thank you. I see you, man. I see you. You got GTA, man? You trying to play? Appreciate you coming, talking some shit in the chat, man. Definitely appreciate you, man. We're starting at the bottom of this shit. I'm down to play some COD. I'm just waiting on my shit to update. It's an update. It's an update now, you know. Once it's done, and that's what I'm getting on. Well, yeah, man. You got GTA? If you do, let's run. Kill some time, man. Yep. Well, yeah. We can play COD if you're gonna be up. I'm definitely gonna be up. Oh, I had polls just went up there. I guess I must have did that earlier. See if I can get any. Oh, I forgot I made some money earlier. Hell yeah, I sold almost all my dope. Oh, 29 people here. Maximum number already. Alright, I'm just on bullshit for a little while.
Hey, what's up, partner?
Let's hope they got the gravity ball right here. Chop, how you doing? Alright, well yeah. This morning, next time, I'm with it, man. I'm with it for sure.
Later.
Who's buzzing my buzzy baby girl? What the?
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything cool, man. Everything cool. Which car do I want to ride? I want to ride this one. I ain't really drove this since I updated it. Man. 53%. This shit going slow as hell, man. What you doing over there, babe?
Luxury car is available to win. Stop by and have a try at the Lucky Wheel.
Oh shit! What a wheel!
A reminder to our VIP members, take advantage of our luxury valet, limousine, and helicopter services.
Not at all.
Glad to have you, sir. Besides, Barbara never thank you for any of this fancy doing.
My sweet. Go gamble in my sweet eye. This way. Oh shit, good looking, Mark. You say he liked the stream. I appreciate you, buddy. I thought I changed my notification thing though. Where's my alert box? I swear I changed that shit. Definitely thought I changed that shit. Which one? I had it on that, where is it? I thought it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. Let me test it right quick. Alright, move that. Oh shit. Now it should work. Oh yeah, see you in the other chat. I think I gotta get on Facebook to talk in that chat. I think I can only read it, but I appreciate you. Man, why is this shit still loading? I just realized I should have been loading forever. I don't think it showed me the Facebook chat though. Maybe I can open that shit up and see it. On my gaming page. Let's see here. This shit is taking fucking forever to load, man. Like what the bumper Ross clot. Alright, hold on now. Do this. And I should be able to I should be able to see something because I'm live right now. Why the fuck is this shit still loading, man? That shit's going slow as hell. Eventually I'm gonna have to get another computer, man. So I don't even need this open. See, now I saw his chat come up. Oh, there it is, my dude. So it comes in on this side. Okay, there we go. I need to make that a little bit bigger though. The alert box. Make it boom, boom, boom. Bring it down. Let's just center it in the middle of the screen. Transform. Center on screen. Boom. Now let's see how that looks. There we go. You can see that. I'm about to fuck around and turn this shit off though, man. Like, what the bumber? Ross clot bumba bumba bumba. I just wanted to fucking shoot the shit for a little while, man. And this shit is playing crazy. And I want a car. I want to go see what I won, man. Why I can't? It's taking forever to get upstairs. And then, what's going on with this? Alright, so, boom. I don't get no control over my shit. Maybe how do that's me. How do I get on it? Yeah, man. Okay, boom. So now, don't get. Okay, it says inbox. I'm so confused. This shit made me feel old, man. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What you say, love? Okay, we're gonna have to turn this off. This is playing. This is playing. Facebook do. I don't know how to do them. Maybe creator or studio. Will that make it pop up? They would make all the chats in one, man. It's like, just got off work, blah, blah, watching live streams, sweatshirt, man. Good looking, man. I'm glad you can have some entertainment. I actually want to play some Madden, but I was waiting on GTA, but I might actually get on the Madden just because you said that, man. I might just whoop on somebody just because, but I want to see this car I just won, man. I just won that car in the stream, at the casino, so I'm trying to see what's good. I can't type back in this chat. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm still working on my sound, getting all that shit all the way how it's supposed to be. And have monetization tools that need to be set up. And you set up subscriptions to start earning money. I need to get paid. They better not have cheated me out of my car, man. Better not have cheated me out of my car. I got 1,000 gigabytes or 1,000 megabytes per second. Taki. I'd appreciate a follow, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep going, man. I'll be doing this shit anyway, so I'm definitely about to do it. Because I'll play the game all day anyway. I'm gonna be playing Madden tomorrow, though, man. I'll definitely be playing Madden tomorrow. Oh man. 50 minutes. This shit is taking forever, man.
It's for y'all niggas out there and y'all bitches out there smoking that water. Rest in peace, big Trey.
The world is mine, nigga, get back. Don't fuck with my stack. The gauge is whack. About to drop the bomb, I'm the motherfucking dime. Big fish in a small pond. Not a fish trying to
Let's go see that
throw
other car. Send it delivered to the agency. I don't know why I was tripping. Let's see. Surprised he didn't shoot. Say what? Yeah. My legs was shaking and shit, man. Doing all them squats. I'm like, oh my God. Man, I told you I was doing 12 squats, 15 pull downs, and 3 pull ups, and I just kept doing that shit over and over. I mean, not pull ups, push ups. Alright, boom. Yeah, what you mean? Do fake push ups? The fuck? No, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gonna do no damn push ups on my knees. Yeah, man, I'm not doing that, man. I told you I was only doing 3 push ups at a time. And this bitch got the drop top too. About to take this to the agency, trick it out right quick. Yeah. I wonder if it's like a way to notify when the phone is on sets right here in chest.
We doing it like that. Motherfuckers out there be like taking our stab, trying to do their own little thing.
Sounds.
So we gon' do it like this. Sit back, relax, and cool.
Have you ever heard of a slaughter? I own a slaughter dipping, sipping on that ST gets me to tripping. I don't slips, I bangs with that mad ass dog pound gang. It's a DPG man. Corrupt from the SC. You wanna test me? Let's see if you'll survive 45 times. Like a hollow point headed for your dome. Take a couple steps, turn around in this zone. Couldn't withstand the murderous mental. I subdue and then take you to your temple. When I cause holocaust from what's written. Niggas collapsing when the straps are spitting. This is how we do it. I grab a strap, your best run, nigga. I give the fuck, corrupt the king, and let it flip. With your biggest shit. A motherfucker better recognize. With the twist of my wrist like OJ, you won't die. I stack on motherfuckers like a bone. Wanna be the shit upon the microphone ever since I was born. Not to ever love a bitch. I got the game.
for all day. This half and half shit. I don't know.
It doesn't make a difference, cause it's about the quickest on the joy to end all existence. For instance, let's take these ruthless moves, these ruthless folks in a pound in one room. Assume it's only for conversation, so let's conversate. Slip a nigga to 38 days in. Empty out the clip, mind on set trip, cause niggas talk shit out.
A nigga had a prayer before a nigga died. Would the nigga be dead or would he stay alive? When there flowers in your shoes, will I survive? Probably not. You probably let the Glock go by. Now drop to your knees and picture that nigga dead. Flowing in the breeze. Now what's on your mind? If you can fuck with me,
But you can't so don't even think about stepping in the motherfucking hell. What you do, what you do. If you can fuck with me,
Still.
but you can't so don't even think about stepping in my motherfucking hell, bitch.
From the twitch of the eyes, you can see the line.
South Central Los Angeles.
Goddamn turbos. Wheels.
So what you wanna do?
I'm all on the front line, down to put it work. I thought once or twice, but they never did no dirt. But I'll answer for my flats on the map. Would exchange up a scrap for a motherfucking strap. But I got to make a map. Once I get the Mac clear. Now once I spot a rival, this of us, I do a bit. I spin around the corner, spin to get busy. I asked the big homie, who is he? Go through with the wrong color, wrong fuck. Standing by the phone, said your mission is complete. Once you get his head blown, fuck this motherfucking thing. Fuck the cheese checkers out of crack. But ain't even thought about the beer yet. You can smell the smoke in my clothes. The word got me buzzed. Asking where we was is a first time. Going out the sun for the dead motherfuckers. Now they trying to stick 25 to a nigga up. One more felony added to the queue. Instead of killing fool, I wish I would have busted you. I'm only 13, but I'm ready to serve heat on the street. The eating motherfuckers.
Ready. Yep, ready. Oh my god, this shit about to be done tonight. You say I like this truck. Nice. Listen, man. I don't know.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's on the way. All right, I'll get back to work.
Ross,
Excuse me?
Another one.
Ah!
Block high. Wow.
Using a commercial rave, big 4-4 in that yard emotion. Man, pull up like what's the commotion? Man, ain't coffee, man, rising, I'm boasting. Producer, don't shoot, you must be smoking. Shorting, reaching on the hill, man's rolling. Choose her, that the man's patrolling. Switch my spot to American Bando. Beat the scissors for the letterbox. At least that way the cats won't be waiting around on the road, that man's never off. Cash, she don't know how to lay it off. Had to bear back the girl on the main road, had the big man just jetting off.
We don't know much, but here at the Mirror Park Tavern in Mirror Park, we know Joy Orbison and a proper stout. Bloody stout. Congrats to still slipping Los Santos. Let's raise a glass.
All the move for some web back road G and now listening to Joy Orbison and still slipping Los Santos. Grrr.
Time to get wicked.
Please stand by. Still slipping.
They hate on me, but alhamdulillah, I'm good. I shouldn't be in the bando, that's why it's studio good. Like he's trying to get comfy, baby. Didn't I tell you like that? Wouldn't you move for whoosh? I make you hold it down for me on bar. I miss my doggy, one back shows you know that's my family. It's not only crack we cook, you know that's my family. You ain't my family, can't put that on me family. Live with family, family, rise and tan family. You know what I do with this, I'm my phone, no bag, I know this jam, my party. Our show, stop our road, block out, I bet you got dodge. Skirt, beat, why you not link up in the street? Me and Big and Brick, that's relationship go. Hey, you know what I do with this, I'm a fool, no bag, I know that's jam, my party. Our show, stop our road, block out, I bet you got dodge. Skirt, beat, why you not link up in the street? Me and Big and Brick, that's relationship go. Got any fuck up in there? Man, pick on the wing, man, pick on the wing. Be the guys up and give it again. Me and the cash, I'm stuck on the rest of the page. They want me to fool this play. Don't forget to know 70 page. No way can I sleep in the station. I said, no, so with this no. Call it how it don't look like yo. Coming in that feeling. Giving that work to turn. I tell a shit like that's with the girls. I'm like, what the fuck you do? Babe, you know what I do with this? I'm a fool, no bag, ain't know that's jam. I'm party, people are show. Stop our road. Block out, I bet you got dodge. Skirt, beat. Why you not link up in the street? That's relationship goal. Hey, you know what I do with this? I'm a fool, no bag, I know this jam. I'm party, people are show. Stop our road, block out, I bet you got dodge. Skirt, beat.
Come on in. Have fun.
Woo! Nice city. No shit.
What's up? I saw my girl punching my homeboy dance. My dog.
You want a private dance? Don't wait too long.
Oh, you shitting me?
off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, the dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, the dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls.
You feeling it?
Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, you get it? If so, how often? Which do you choose, a hard or soft option? In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls.
How's that?
In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. West End girls.
Ooh. You feeling it?
In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. Ooh, West End town, a dead end world, East End boys, West End girls. West End girls.
How's that?
You got a heart of glass or a heart of stone. Just you wait till I get you home. Got no future, we've got no past. Here today, built to last in every city and every nation, from Lake Geneva to the Finland Station. And a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls.
You feeling it?
West End town, a dead end world, East End boys, West End girls. West End girls. West End
Later.
Hell. I didn't shoot nothing all day today.
How's that? Ooh.
Living my life in the fast lane. I want change by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers. The glamorous. The glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous.
You feeling it?
Flowers and flowers. The glamorous. The glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers. Little golden diamond rings. All them things don't mean a thing. Shopping bones and lame shopping for expensive things. I be on the movie screens, magazines and bougie scenes. I'm not clean, I'm not pristine. I'm no queen, I'm no shame. I still go to Taco Bell, drive through Ross Hell. I don't care, I'm still
How's
real.
that?
No matter how many records I sell. After the show, after the Grammys, I like to go cool out with the family, sipping and reminiscing on days when I had a Mustang. And now I'm first class, up in the sky, popping champagne. Living my life in the fast lane. I want change by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers. The glamorous. The glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers.
You feeling it?
The glamorous. The glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers.
Champagne witnesses, caviar drinking beans. You
nothing but all the finer things. Now this whole world has no clue what to do with us. I got enough money in the bank for the two of us. Plus I gotta keep enough lettuce to support your shoe fetish lifestyle. So rich and famous, Robin Leach will get jealous. $500,000 for the stove. Taking trips from here to Rome. So if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
I don't give my number out to just anyone. Call me.
I can't wait to get back with that cardiac.
Word.
Now I want to hear a big cheer. She's one of our newer girls, the beautiful Nikki.
My God,
yeah.
again last night.
I got people in my ear telling me these crazy things that I don't wanna know. I got money in the bank and I really like to bank.
Enough of this. I guess I'm supposed to play Madden. I wish you could like switch the game you're playing mid stream. I wonder if you
EA Sports, within the game. Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
I'm the best, and the best, and the dope. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, and the best, and the dope. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. Three for the park, and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching that, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call it.
and make the channel froze. I'm really who the piano chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick up with the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They start the drive with Cook. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
All right, let's go.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
Thank you.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Throwing. Brissett. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Brissett. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Better than that, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
Like it shouldn't happen.
The start of this game has me doing remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run again on first down, Chubb. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
For the 13 now, they work on first and 10. On play action, Brissett. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Brissett now. He's got it. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. York on now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Buddy.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, Cousins. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw is Cousins. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down to the other side of midfield.
There you go, Gabe.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You hear me, Ye? After I whoop your ass, follow my Twitch, Ye.
On second and 12, Cousins. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the line.
You gonna quit? Yay! Where you going? Don't quit! How? I'm a.
Y'all calling me crazy when a been ballin' all day like Brady. Long hair is wavy and a been shopping all day, no Macy. Hopped out first lady, you can't date me. Look at your savings, you still waiting, still blowing out daisies, counting out daydreams. Crazy, gotta go crazy, all of these hazy, no way, like crazy. Crazy, gotta go crazy, all of these hazy, no way, like crazy.
Fucked up to whoop somebody's ass and then act to follow you, man. That's what I be doing every time I whoop on somebody, though. Obviously, I don't got a lot of followers here, but they gonna get there. Start from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see all this evidence of ass whooping, you know, 'cause it's on the internet. Rock. 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 And we rock.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off them fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro Pay, 5-day stay, take a
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh my God! You got a mic, bro?
Brought down at the 28-yard line.
I said you got a mic,
out of the end zone, get some 3 more.
Buddy, you got a mic, buddy.
Gun.
Battle of Ohio, man. I love it. I love it.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
There could be millions of people watching right now. You really don't know. Order could be done. You know, just keep that in your mind, man. It's pressure, man. You don't want to look bad on the stream, man. And if I win, let's just say you follow my Twitch. You know,
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. running now is Huber as he sends it away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go up the middle with Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Out there, huh?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Here's Watson. Got an open man. It's David the Joker.
Get there. Oh, no! Good play.
Obviously, got hold on to
good play.
I'm going to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
I respect it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. On the move to his left. And this is complete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Try to keep it classy. I'm just trying to earn a fan, man.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I feel like I'm
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, shit, we're getting messages. Support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I can send you my links, man.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got, man.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor.
I got faith in my game.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Play action. It's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
You gotta pick that.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. It helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Here we go. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Quiet.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 27 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Can't even hate on you.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Fight back.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Right in his fucking hands.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Browns drive about to get started. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Watson's throw hauled in by Bell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Chubb on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake, and it's Watson out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back.
On 1, right?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, this is blocked. The Browns have it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. Give him 40 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep.
Here we go.
If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 141 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
On 2, ready?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32 42-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5.
Man, I'm right there.
Chase,
Are you
he
kidding?
completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Mixon with a first down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Watson. Throw complete to Bell. Touchdown, Browns. David Bell, 33 yards. And the Browns take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go, here we go. Turnovers killed me, man.
Mixon running wide side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. Man. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like it.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Talked all that shit, got my ass whooped, man. Bad.
Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me. And my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You gotta be good. You can't know the Broncos. You got a Mike Wax.
Quickly to the air is Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 38, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Wilson. He finds Latavius Murray. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to drop this one down for Murray. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I thought you was popping back, bag.
Here's Wilson. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. To throw again on second down. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, quick slant to Hamler. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to get the
right there.
As the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Off the option, here's Edwards. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they run with Edwards off the option. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
To throw again is Jackson. That's into the hands of Prochet. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 3rd down, Drake. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line? Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Tucker's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and 3 from the 9. To throw is Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of, until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos! Latavius Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Jackson. Dumps it off to Edwards. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. Really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
4th down. Here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
From the 31, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Call the play, dude.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
How you killing the clock and you don't even got the lead, bro? You're not thinking smart, man. You got to score a touchdown.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, how do you fall?
And that throw
That's a fucking
man. He missed him.
Trying to hit.
Quarterbacking 101.
Trying to hit.
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Go, 14.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So on 3rd and goal, Gordon, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And that's caught inside the 30. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 62 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Now you got to put the ball on the field, baby.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
All that clock too, man.
Sewn up this football
I feel like follow my
talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game to come up with that interception. Huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe
all of
finish
that
things
for a
off.
loss.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's Edwards again on second down.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, here's Edwards. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
How's it feel, man? You know, you killed the clock like that and you still lost, man. It's nice doing business with you, man. Follow my Twitch, please. I really appreciate you following. I'm starting from the bottom, man. About to send the info now, man.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care.
This shit still ain't done, man.
Bigger, better, petty, don't matter. Far as that teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now a better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should've been in prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male.
70%.
Talking that funky.
They must have shit on me. I've been in a party this whole time. That's why people ain't been here.
Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo no sir, I am not a passer. I will not after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I work a plan now, can't I?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Got a micro.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. That is complete downfield to Knox. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 21. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On play action, Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now Allen again. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Watson off play action. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This complete to David Bell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go up the middle with Chubb. taken down at the 42.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 50, it's Watson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure, they got him again. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Allen off the play fake. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Allen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
York able to send this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Go!
Amari Cooper, 78 yards. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll work down inside the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air, Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On play action, Allen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 41, Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44.
I know some teams are worried about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
And some room to work. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Steps away. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Allen. And that is incomplete here. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and need a win.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. That's pulled in at the 32. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Again, it's Watson. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Watson. They'll roll him out right. A quick throw, but incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by...
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think... plays when you lose it. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Keep me on my screen, man. Got me looking crazy.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter,
I gotta pay.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due. I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me. That's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB. These Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key. I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
I wonder why that part of the chat just popping up on me right now. It's just showing. Okay. Oh, I was trying to see. Damn, man.
Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Twice, I only need one.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shepherd. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm Stephen. Whenever I'm in your town, the Warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live.
from the ghetto, hey. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into $1 million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing that with me. Yeah, crazy thing that with me. Yeah, got power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe so you gon' see. Yeah. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dance on them. Wherever I'm at, feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. These love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is my legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with this.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. Cade, you're set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland.
I say, Glee, you got a mic button.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They run the jet sweep now for Tony, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Mahomes now to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
I don't care what game it is, everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Live right now, too.
Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Watson. It's caught. Cooper. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now it's Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Once I get there, everybody can go see. Anytime I move up,
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. First down now, run with McKinnon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get him to the ground at the...
Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Hands it off out of the gun. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Butker's kick here is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here we go on 4th. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Now Chubb running right. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Watson's throw hauled in by Bell. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Hunt is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So part of it's a passing game that drove him down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by York is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Prime time, man. If I win, man, follow my Twitch and my Facebook gaming page, my YouTube, and my IG.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
I'll send you a link to them, all of them, no matter what.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
8 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. Fights through him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. Second down at 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Mahomes will throw for it, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Look.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, we got a snapper.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Jet sweep. Here comes Tony. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw, Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Come on. Hey.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. Here's Walker to start the drive, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Okay,
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A first look here for DJ Dallas. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Ready, break!
Here we go on fourth. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Off of play action, here's Smith on the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. They sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now it's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. How about corner Kobe Bryant coming in to make the sack? Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Kingsley Enagbare finding a way in to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
down. Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
He'll go right back to Tunyon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Sammy Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Geno. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final shot here before break. Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he's across for 2 points. Well, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And some space here. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Running right, here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Smith. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now left side on the swing pass. Nifty move. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 34 yards there. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Out to his left. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you have 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now a first down carry by Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point try now for Crosby. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
On second down, it's Walker. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Smith. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
1 second.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Are you kidding me?
This is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They'll run on first down with Dallas. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Well, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields this way up at the 17 and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Down to about the 37. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds.
Whew, finally got me a win back, man.
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise a bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up.
I've been at this for 4 hours.
And surf the crowd. Trust me,